in on
Hey guys, it was a day in jam. Captain America, we didn't realize versus
and with Hansel,
this guy from We're Going Tackle Snack. Oh my god, Gary,
manages to catch up with him,
Jeffrey,
and she drives
for
the construction
dice
vehicle
series.
right into Hansel's car.
I like the America. I like the
Pinocchio would
blue.
be
That's
in
the
the trunk,
American.
so she avoided hitting that part.
Guns
of
and
the
blue
car.
eyes.
She then
And the real
shoots
fisherman.
Hansel's associate, and then
And
she
the ice.
turns to Hansel. Cinderella wanted to kill him, but she
Purple
tells him,
boy.
"Look, I don't know if you're still considered the Empire's envoy to Fabletown, which
Heads or
means
tails?
I can't outright
I do heads.
but
I do
I
tails.
can't leave live enemies behind, so I guess we'll have to compromise."
Tails. I go first.
Kneecaps should
I set a card face
enough
down.
for my purposes.
Then almost side.
Shoots Hansel in his knees, and then she
Okay.
grabs Pinocchio
Go
from
give
the
him.
trunk, and the two of them head off.
Go on,
They
go.
catch their scheduled flight the next day that takes them to New
Sun,
York City.
sun end it.
There in New York
In defense
City,
mode.
they still have to journey home, though.
And then end it my
There'll
turn.
still be some
Draw.
obstacles in their way. In New York City, Rodney and
I set a card
June
face and I
Greenwood,
went to the Dragon
the
Lords.
wooden soldiers turned human sleeper agents in the Monday are in their apartment when they get an urgent
End my
message
turn.
from Homeland
Draw.
from the
Activate.
Emperor's forces.
No sign.
Both of them are told that they need to intercept
First, I
Pinocchio
do comment.
before he reaches
Oh,
Fabletown.
great.
The two of them quickly get a babysitter for their daughter, Junebug.
You attacked
Then
an
they
angel.
head on a motorcycle on their way to intercept Pinocchio. They spot Cinderella and Pinocchio in a taxicab. June shoots out the window and kills the
Except
taxicab
turning
driver.
angel.
The taxi then swerves and crashes. Cinderella
Attack.
crawls out of the car.
And
Rodney and
turn.
June are going to
Go.
shoot her. Cinderella kicks them back, though. The three of them all
And
start fighting.
go.
In the end, though, Rodney gets the upper hand.
Stand
And
like
it
a
seems
fish
like
now.
he has
Like a monster
Cinderella
attack.
dead to rights.
Enter.
But
Go.
Pinocchio,
Traded.
he jumps
This
in,
card, my
and he
blue
tries
eyes,
to
to draw the
reason with
cards.
his wooden brother and sister, Rodney and June.
Activate.
Pinocchio
Return
tells
again.
them, "No, wait, Rodney.
Card face
You
down.
don't have to do this. Cindy isn't the enemy, and she didn't kidnap me. I arranged this." Rodney asks, "How? Why? What happened to your loyalty to father?"
Turn. Go.
Pinocchio explains, "That's what this is
Activate
all
Medallion of the
about,
Ice
little brother.
Barrier.
Loyalty to Dad. And that's
So
why
I
you
take
two
them-
have
yeah.
to quit acting like badass assassin gangsters and help me get to Fabletown. Just like me, you two always have to do what's best for Geppetto, right? So then ask yourself,
The
how
Spirit
am
of the
I
Ice
able
Spirit.
to do this if it isn't in Dad's best interest? Don't you see? Dad shouldn't be the bloody goddamn emperor of a bloody goddamn empire. That's what got him all twisted up. Out of our loyalty to him, we have to get him free of all that crap. You have to get me to Fabletown." Pinocchio has other plans for his dad that involves Geppetto no longer being the emperor. Plans that will have Geppetto losing the war, but will have him in a better place in the end. Pinocchio argues to Rodney and June that these plans are ultimately what is best for their dad, even if it is against his current wishes. Rodney and June seem convinced. Since what they are doing will be what is best for their father, they are still technically operating within their loyalty enchantments placed on them. They all head to Fabletown, to the Woodland Luxury Apartments building. There, they see Grimble. Pinocchio explains the situation to him, and Rodney and June say they want to turn themselves in. They have to pick up their daughter Junebug first, though. A few days later, Cinderella
Almost
is
going
healing in a
Cinderella.
Monday hospital after her battle with Rodney and June.
Spirit of the Ice Barrier.
Beast and Beauty come to visit her. Cinderella asks where Pinocchio is. She adds, "I made a lot of dumb mistakes on this mission. How's that brat doing?" Beauty answers, "They whisked him up to Wolf Manor for debriefing. That's the new nerve center of our war planning." Beast adds, "Leaving Beauty and me down here to preside over an empty Fabletown. But relax, Cindy. Sleep the sleep of the just, knowing that you completed your mission."
Above Santa's hole.
Cinderella, she replies, "I guess I can live with that." So with Cinderella's important mission done, she can rest and heal. She played her part. Her retrieving Pinocchio will have Pinocchio providing vital information to Fabletown for the war effort. And now, we will get to the heart of the war. Fables, issue 73, War and Pieces, part 1, Voyage of the Sky Treader.
At Lovesack, we design furniture for life. Real life. Messy life.
I think my spirit with my
a life where styles evolve.
and my anger.
It's fun to try
The
something.
synchro summon
Life where storage is
Trisha, dragon of the ice barrier.
and get charged up again. Washable, changeable, and guaranteed for life.
That takes effect.
Experience Sactionals at a Lovesack showroom near you.
So I'm gonna make one card from hand. And then one for the field. One to take one, one to see one. Save. Blue eyes like dragon. Watch this attack. Oh, and turn. Duh. Set. End. Duh.
War and Pieces, part 1, Voyage of the Sky Treader. We see in the homelands one front of the war. Prince Charming, along with Sinbad, are co-piloting an airship, along with Fabletown and Arabian Fables. This massive airship they are flying is called the Glory of Baghdad. It is a flying airship that has 300
Attack.
flying carpets.
You attacked
And
another
the
dragon.
beginning of the ship. That is how it flies. The Glory of
Attack.
Baghdad has entered the homelands
Duh.
through the Cloud
Turn.
Kingdoms.
Duh.
It is in the homeland world of Tuscane, which is the world that is home to the capital city of the empire.
Turn face Black Panther. And Samurai is in defense
The
mode.
glory of Baghdad's mission is to fly and destroy with
Slowly.
bombs all the gateways connecting Calabria, Anagni, and
Duh.
Tuscane with
As
the
I dance
rest
try.
of the homeland worlds. It would essentially cut off the head of the empire from its body. Some of the empire's dragons are attempting to attack the airship, the Glory of Baghdad, but with the Fables training in modern weapons like rifles and snipers, they simply shoot the dragons out of the sky before they even approach their ship. Boy Blue, he is the official messenger of the war. He is currently
I see him in
on the
blue eyes
airship
for my
and talking
glory.
with
North
Charming and
Sandalwood.
Sinbad. But soon, it is time for him to use the witching cloak and teleport
That guy's a
over to
dried
the
in
next
the grave.
front of the war. Boy Blue, he
Some
teleports
boys
over
are
to
dancing.
Bigby. Bigby is at a place they've
Same
called
guy.
Fort Bravo. Fort Bravo is located just outside of Calabria and Agni, and they have planted their last remaining beanstalk here and are guarding it. They are hoping to remain undetected. Bigby, he gives a pep talk to his army the next day. He tells them their mission. He explains, "We've planted the last remaining magic bean here, in the middle of nowhere, to provide a last-ditch backdoor escape route out of the Imperial homeworld. If things go bad for the sky ship, they can't simply rise up through the clouds and find themselves back safe in the Cloud Kingdoms. A doorway back into the Cloud Kingdoms only comes in
And my
proximity
turn.
to a beanstalk.
Go.
That means they have to come back here in their ship or on foot. And that means we have to be here to meet them, no matter what. We're the final exit door for our troops who might need evacuation. We don't have the luxury of bugging out if things get tough.
I
We
set
can't move the
end.
beanstalk, and we can't just plant a new one somewhere else, because this is the last one we have. So no matter what,
Certain cards
what
may
goes
smell.
wrong or what forces the Empire sends against us, we stand fast, we hold on, we don't surrender, and don't retreat. We need to hold this ground. And when
I
all
end my
this is
turn.
over, when the last shot's fired, we'll be the last to
Go.
go home. The shooting war didn't begin
I
with
said
us.
I
The
attack.
skyship, for example,
Go.
has already taken
Second
fire
card.
and
End.
given it back with
Go.
a true gusto. But however it turns out, the war will end here. In the capital city, we see how the enemy
Slap
is
up has a
strengthened.
defender, I
The
swear.
slugging is talking with the
No,
wooden
they're
emperor.
attack a blizzard.
A soldier is
Duh.
reporting into them
Duh.
how they can't
Set.
seem to shoot the airship,
End.
and how the airship
Duh.
is using modern guns.
I
and
sacrificed
hitting them
Blizzard
off
and
from a
Centigrade.
distance. If you remember in Volume 9, Sons of Empire, Geppetto and his war council came up with a plan for conquering the Mundi world. And that plan involved having all
There
of the
goes
Empire's
Rice
warlocks go into the Mundi and lie low and spread a plague
Having
of diseases
summoned.
into urban centers. Well, in order to enact this plan, the Empire
Mr. Boy.
most of the warlocks here to the capital city for training. However, that has created some problems because the warlocks are not among the regular troops in their usual numbers supporting them, and they can't assist with the attacking against the glory of Baghdad. So the soldier in the room reports into the Snow Queen and the Wooden Emperor that
Take one card.
warlocks left among their forces, they are
And
at a severe disadvantage. The Snow Queen interrupts and says,
I check.
surely
I
hope you aren't about to question Imperial wisdom. We didn't bring you here to criticize us. The Wooden Emperor tells the soldier,
leave us so that we may take counsel among ourselves.
the Snow Queen and Wooden Emperor discuss. The Emperor says,
All
Didn't
that
hear ya.
to be here to hear these bad tidings. I'm troubled that he is not.
the Snow Queen explains he's still in mourning over the loss of the grove and so many of your siblings. I'll try to fetch him again tomorrow or the next day, but in the meantime, we must fend for ourselves. For better or worse, the Empire's in our hands alone for now. The Snow Queen and Wooden Emperor try to devise a plan to deal with the glory of Baghdad. For now, they've only been sending a few dragons at a time, but she suggests they gather all of their dragons and attack all at once at the same time, along with every other creature or subject that can fly, all in one vast swarm. It will be costly, but it should work. The Wooden Emperor likes it, although he wants to hold one dragon back. He has a plan B in mind if this plan should not work.
I've been like one water monster, so I'll go spirit.
Boy Blue, he teleports over to another front of the war, which they have dubbed Site Zero. Site Zero is in the heart of the capital city of Calabria Nagni, in a small building.
I feel my dick in my chair.
Sleeping Beauty
To summon.
along with Sinbad's old bodyguard,
Go and
who's here to
whisper.
protect Briar Rose, and one of the 13th floor witches
Second,
named Someone, also here to protect Briar Rose, but also to communicate with the invisible Zephyr spies that are currently covering the city, keeping track of the Empire's enemy forces. Currently, thanks to the Zephyrs, they know that the Snow Queen, the Wooden Emperor, and the top warlocks, as well as the top Empire bureaucracy, are all here in town. The only
I activate time of hours. Bring back to the right.
is still in the outskirts, but they think Geppetto will be coming soon.
I turkey your Krista.
For
Finished.
Psycho and Briar Rose here is that once they get word from the Zephyrs that Geppetto is in town as well, Briar Rose is to prick her finger and put the entire
Silver's
city
cry.
to sleep. Totenkinder and the
Tickle summon.
4 witches have reverse engineered Briar Rose's
My blood right there. Let's summon it.
and have expanded it to be able to put the entire city to sleep. For now, everything at Site Zero is all good, and they can just wait for Geppetto to come. But if this place is ever discovered, Hakim is
Now
to
then, I am
buy
selling
Briar
card
Rose
face
the
down.
seconds she will need to prick her fingers
Three.
and put everyone
Burst
to
swing is
sleep.
spotted.
Boy Blue, after checking in with them here, teleports back to the glory of Baghdad.
They're monsters.
They are
No.
approaching the location of their first bombing target, one of the other doorways to another world. The glory of Baghdad
With effect,
uses
activate.
a genius process that they practiced for weeks in the Arabian
My
Gulf.
grave added my hair.
As the ship flies above their target, they place
I'll add
the bomb
Aquashare
on
my
magic.
deck, my grave to my hand.
They have a very scared pilot attached by a long rope fly the carpet towards the target. And once they get close enough
Tap.
to the target,
And
the
turn.
pilot would send
Draw.
the carpet along with the bomb in the general direction it needed to get the rest of the way and eventually hit its target. And the pilot would be retrieved by that rope.
I panicked when
Albeit
much.
a little
My grades, because I could see it again.
plan, it worked. The first bombing run was a resounding success, right on target. With one gateway down, now there are 27 more to go. Prince Charming and Sinbad
I didn't activate my face down.
prepare for some champagne and a big meal that night on the ship to celebrate.
Finish chain. Targeting your reactor right.
To check
Get
in
it,
on
gonna
things there
attack.
and make sure they weren't
Okay.
surprise evaded or anything,
It will
as
attack
well
from
as collect supplies and messages.
agents.
The Fabletown business office is under armed guard
Turn.
and
So
ready
it
for
blue
invasion
eyes
as
like
well,
dragon.
just in case. They are keeping things on the down low though, as they don't want to draw attention from the Mundies. Beast, he is in charge here. Boy Blue tells Beast how things are going.
Like that.
He picks up some supplies as well as snacks for Hakeem, and then he
So I'm going to write
teleports
over in
off to his
defense mode.
next location. Boy Blue, he then teleports to the farm and Wolf Manor. Wolf Manor serves as the nerve center of their war operations. Wolf Manor is where Snow White is currently running things. Snow White is kind of the commander-in-chief of the war effort, keeping all the disparate parts together. She's also in charge of making sure all the bombs are being built that will eventually be teleported to the glory of Baghdad and dropped on their targets. Boy Blue's job is to make sure the glory of Baghdad always has 3 bombs with them at all times.
I know it's on my
One
turn
bomb
wins.
to use on the next target, 1 bomb to drop in case the first one misses
Yes.
or misfires, and
Why?
1
It's a
bomb
quick
just
clip.
in case. Snow White tells Boy Blue they also learned of 2 new bombing targets from a new source.
Looking damage.
Is Pinocchio, but Snow White keeps that source secret for now. Boy Blue is to tell Prince
My
Charming
blue
and
one.
Sinbad on the glory of
White.
Baghdad these new
Because some of the blue eyes like that in front of my hand.
Boy Blue eventually teleports back to the glory of Baghdad. Some time has passed since we've last been here, and the glory of Baghdad has already completed its 13th bombing mission. However, now it is suddenly faced with a swarm. The entire fleet of the Empire's dragons, save one, as well as many other flying creatures, are about to attack the ship
Tap.
all at once. Prince Charming, seeing what
Enter.
they're up against,
Grah.
gives an order. He says, set battle stations throughout the ship. All gun ports open. All guns hot.
Set one.
Combat condition is full metal storm. Fire everything we have as fast as we can. I better not
And
find one unfired
grah.
shell or cartridge
Set.
at the conclusion of today's action.
Attack.
Elsewhere at Fort Bravo, the Empire's forces accidentally stumble
Grah.
upon the beanstalk. The beanstalk is invisible unless you are close enough to it. Well, these Empire's troops have spotted
Set
it,
one.
and they are going to have to report this in to their command center.
End.
Fables issue 74,
No sun made right there,
War
blue.
and Pieces Part 2. A very one-sided
Think of summon.
Before we dive into
Blue eyes.
this issue,
Spirit
I
dragon.
want to go over the main fronts of the war again that we learned of last issue. So, in the Mundi, there is Wolf Manor / the farm. Snow White is the leader there, and she serves as the nerve center of their war operations. There is Fabletown, where Beast is holding down,
Attack.
and he is providing supplies and messages to the others. Then in the home
Attack.
there is the glory of Baghdad, which is a flying
And
ship
her.
over the
Draw.
imperial homeworld. Prince Charming and Sinbad are leading the mission here. They are to bomb and destroy all of the Empire's
Oh,
gateways.
4 more cards. Get some down. I say.
There is Site Zero, which is a
An
building
ice
in
bear for my
the heart
hand.
of Calabrian Agni, the capital city, where Briar Rose, Hakeem, and Miss Someone are trying to remain hidden, lying in wait, where eventually Briar Rose will prick her finger and put everyone to sleep. There is Fort Bravo, where the beanstalk has been planted on the outskirts of the capital city. Bigby is the leader here. He is to defend Fort Bravo and the beanstalk for as long as he can, as it is their way home. Not mentioned last issue, there's also a
Go.
place called
You also encounter a
Camp
seahorse.
which serves as an ammo dump in the
Attack.
Arabian desert.
Attack.
And most important,
Go.
the war
Set
effort is
end.
Boy Blue,
Go.
who teleports
Protective
between
Either Blue.
all of these places, coordinating war plans and resupplying where needed. Continuing the story now, over in Geppetto's cabin in the hills above the Imperial City. Geppetto is still distraught over the deaths of his wooden sons and daughters when he sent them to attack Flycatcher and Haven last volume. Geppetto says, I pulled them away from their lives and careers and sent them to die in that blighted alien land. My golden horde turned out to be black instead, black as death. Back to the glory of Baghdad. They were being attacked by a swarm of the Empire's dragons and other flying creatures. The glory of Baghdad implemented a strategy called Full Metal Storm in order to counteract it. The premise behind Full Metal Storm is simple. Fire every gun as fast as you can, as fast as it can expend its ammo. Fill the immediate area with so much deadly crap that nothing can survive there. The problem with this strategy typically is that you can expend your entire ammunition in just a few minutes. But the Fables had a plan to combat this. While all of the guns were firing, Boy Blue teleported to a place called Camp Zebra in the Arabian desert, which served as an ammo dump. And they practiced doing quick resupplies like this many times before the war actually started. Boy Blue, he would teleport in, where a team of 100 or more loaders were ready, all in a line.
To my grave.
I
sent you guys right there to grave.
Which they'd shove into his cloak as fast as humanly possible, like a well-trained racing pit crew. Then, Boy Blue would flip back to the glory and dump it all out in one big vomiting purge. Then, without so much as a pause to catch his breath, Boy Blue would teleport back to Camp Zebra, where another crew was already set up with another
Super Dragon.
and he would repeat this as necessary. Boy Blue made 3 trips back and forth in this particular battle, but it worked. It basically gave the glory of Baghdad unlimited ammo they could expend in this battle. Nothing even touched the ship. They wiped out all the dragons and all the creatures and suffered no casualties beyond Boy Blue.
Must find my grave and quick do it.
Non-stop moving. Prince Charming and Sinbad celebrated again.
The door was over.
Huge victory.
Activating a part of the red loader.
Everything was running smoothly for Fabletown and their war.
5 points.
Boy Blue, on one of his visits
Kane,
to
go get Kane.
was allowed by Snow White to learn that his friend Pinocchio was
Grave, I get to go summon it.
was shocked and hugged Pinocchio, saying,
Oh,
"Is
man,
it
of
really
Goki.
you? I can't believe it." Pinocchio tells Boy Blue a few changes to the battle plans that will need to be implemented based on his new information. In the Imperial City, the Snow Queen and the Wooden Emperor are arguing. The war efforts are not going well.
Here.
They discuss
I bet
their
you're bringing sign
all
to
their best warlocks are stuck here in the city
Dragons.
training, for they are of no use in the current battle. And they stripped most combat-worthy magic and modern weapons out of the hand of their populace for fear of revolt. And this has made them vulnerable to outside attack. They couldn't imagine an outside force that could ever challenge them.
Attack.
They couldn't imagine a military
What? It's exactly in this duel.
based on magic. So
Game.
they ignored
That's
the
game.
world because it was
Got it.
almost entirely
Good.
devoid of magic.
That's it, guys.
And
Bye.
Emperor says,